stream got pulled.
Alright, so I don't know what happened. I was off talking about room plans, and I don't know what happened. So we're back. Thank you for everyone who can do some stuff. I don't know what community it could be.
We weren't even doing anything yet. It was just me talking about riding horses.
There's nothing going on.
Sorry, me hammering caused you guys to get evicted. Guess I can't be in charge of the stream.
Maybe they just said it was too boring and
that's what everyone was actually complaining about. I had just saw that someone in that was doing.
All right. Come on now, quit messing with me. Did you have blood? Okay. Who's that for you? Okay. Now, Tara, your mask is complete.
Do we have the Halo farm cap in production?
No. Amanda was working on that.
Yeah. Oh, but it's in production.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
It's all painted. She was doing the thread. Hey, Scarecrow, we are back, and the hair. So, if you guys could do me a favor and share this one everywhere. I did not have a chance to hit that before I came back to the stream. Alright, what did that say? Yes, we are back in business. Vic, back in business.
Devin, were you gonna share that in Hangout? Or do you want me to?
Oh, I don't have service.
Never mind. Gucci at best.
Okay. I'll see if I can.
Don't walk. Get someone to drive you. Maybe Devin can take you. Hey, Devin.
Yeah.
Can you run Connor to the gas station?
I know that one already.
Yeah.
Because he was going to walk, but don't walk at the next station.
Before we got here, why didn't you say something? Because I didn't realize that I wanted it until now. That's fair.
Alright, so I'm going to go see what I need to work on. I will be...
Would you like me to take back over, or am I evicted from
Oh, you fucking ruined it this time. Maybe that's what broke our copyright standards. Your swing dancing broke the community standards. No swing dancing on YouTube.
No, Scarecrow, Wi-Fi did not go down, but I will show what I am doing. I am taking these carved masks, and they get a little
Eyelet.
so a string can be attached. So
Good job, Chris.
I'm getting booted.
You're not getting booted, just scooted. So, I'm working on Necro Clown. This one's going to be red. I need to put some more bass on this because I had too much tenor, not enough bass. I'm all about that bass. No trouble.
Sorry, I'm Barry, not Dave.
Alright, can everyone see me? Is anyone having problems? Did the Wi-Fi go down? We don't have Wi-Fi, man. No Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi in this building. Insert wife joke from Vic. I can't wait for them. I usually enjoy them. last night he was talking about the glory hole mask and said he needs a few of them for his wife. That was a good one, man. I got a good laugh out of that. So we're gonna let that dry, and then we will come back to paint this guy red.
Is that about the right spot?
Vic the Savage. Yeah, it should be about the right spot.
Sorry, you needed to go gold, but for some odd reason I hit the hole in the wrong spot,
Okay.
so I needed the.
You're good, man.
After the three silver, I switched to the gold.
It all gets painted.
That's what I kind of figured.
Next up, we're gonna be painting this egg wall. Getting it done. Put this off to the side. We got some plaster on my table, but I need to not be on my table, because I need it to not be on the prop. So that's in the wrong section. There we go. Okay. Try to talk dirty on my channel, but you guys leave it wide open. That's right, man. We are who we are. What about Weefy Burgers? Whatever, man. Whatever that means. Right. Way back over here. Chris, did you clean up that mold?
Yes, I did. It is in front of the big fan drying right now.
Alright. Amanda has the flesh tone clown mask, right?
I believe so.
I'm pretty sure she does. It's not here. Okay. Hey, Ted. What were you going to tell us about? So, we talked yesterday, and there was a lot of talk on the stream about us moving. Now, there has been an update today. We're no longer moving. So, they had tore out quite a few rooms. I'll take you over there tonight before we leave and show you the destruction. But we no longer have to leave. We were able to come to an agreement. That came today. It was, we had a crew. We scheduled an event. We had a crew here, and the event was scheduled for 1 o'clock, and we were going to start our massive rip out of the haunted house, and come about come about 11:30, we got a call from our attorney saying we got a call back and they want to renegotiate. That came after we posted our official we're closing on Facebook yesterday morning. And there was a lot of outcry and a lot of people saying, like, this is the stupidest shit ever. So we got a call back, and they wanted to renegotiate, and they wanted to lift the problem with the opening hours. So now everyone's happy. So now we will be here, and we are moving rapidly as we can toward owning a property, so we don't have to worry about these leasing problems ever again. So, and then it's Haunted Hills forever, HHF. So, yes, it is very nice.
Team shirts next year?
Scarecrow, we plan to buy one. We're just not in a place to buy one right now. But we will be, so no worries. Eventually, we will get there. It takes a lot of money to do that, and making money is something we are new to. So when you, as a haunter, you start with this idea that a lot of us have of this whole, we're not in it for the money idea. And that works great for a long time until it doesn't work great anymore. Until it hits a point where you have to make money. And we hit that point, and we were always, it's about the love of haunted houses, it's about charity, it's about all that, and we still are. But it hits a point where if you don't make money, you don't get to do the love of haunted houses anymore. Because you can't pay a landlord in a commercial property with your love of haunted houses. You can operate a haunted house without taking a paycheck, which we do, from that haunted house. But you can't. Rent is not paid from a love of haunted houses. So, to own a property, I mean, the first hurdle is locating a property that's right. The next hurdle is making sure that property is in a town that's going to actually let you have in a town that's going to actually let you have a haunted house. That was a struggle that we went through a lot when we were originally trying to find a property, and it's a struggle that we would have to go through again. When you open a business, whatever kind you open a business, you have to go and have you approved by some kind of a board in that town. So we could buy the largest, most perfect plot of land and build the most amazing haunted house ever. But if they come back and they tell us, you can't have a haunted house here, you can't operate, there's nothing we can do. They'll use the full force of law to take us and keep us from operating, and that's not a good thing. So, and a lot of places it's not about, you bring in a lot of money and stuff. They don't want, it's the same way a lot of times they don't want a strip club. They don't want a casino, stuff like that. They don't want that in their town. They don't want their town to have that kind of look. And unfortunately, haunted houses have kind of it's not like a strip club, but it's got that sort of, it's not a church. It's not a fancy restaurant. So it's got a connotation about it as,
It's risque.
that's the word I'm looking for.
There you go.
So it's just,
It's not normal.
yeah.
It's
So
different. Every year in the haunted house, the board of the city, and that city that we were in, the old haunted house, Valparaiso was a lot more strict. They're very particular. But we had to go in every single year, have a board meeting, and we'd have to like go in and testify as to why that haunted house is good for the community. And kids would go in and say like, you know, it's keeping me out of trouble, it's teaching me how to use tools, and like the parents would go in and say it helps have my kids somewhere to go, where so I can get more time to do it, like, you know, whatever it is. It's not easy. That's why there aren't more haunted houses, because haunted houses are not easy in any of the steps that it takes to create them. None of the steps are easy. All of them are difficult.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's not as easy as just buying a building. So, let's see. Hope I never win the lotto, because I'll build you one. Thank you, Scarecrow. I will hold you to that. First, I need to find out what your actual name is. Then, I'm going to hold you to, if you win the lottery, I better have a building. So, that's Ethan said that's the problem with us. The owners are in it for the money. Yeah, that's a problem. That can be a big problem. I've heard of other haunted houses that, you know, you get a guy that just wants to invest, and if he invests in the right kind of people, the kind of people that are going to make it work, whether they're making money or not, then that's great. You'll probably have a good time. Like, I know Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate had an investor. I don't know if he was a haunted house guy, but I know that he was an investor. He is an investor.
That's why my phone's...
Yeah, that could be it. Now, he partnered with Zombie Army to make something awesome, and it is. So that can work. I think if you have the right kind of people who are going to make the haunted house run regardless, which is what Zombie Army is. You don't want to run into, you know, some guy comes along and says, I'm an investor, but I own everything. And then if you're not capitalizing on what he thinks you need to do, well, he fires you and he hires a new crew, and then you lose everything that you worked for. There's also these people that email, and they want to take haunted houses that are open and that have worked really hard to build up their names and stuff, and they want to come along and they want to just buy you out and then keep running your haunted house as if it's their own. I don't like those kind of people. I've responded. We've gotten emails about that, and I've responded to quite a few of them with just no, in much less nice words. Usually, it's something along the lines of "shove it up your ass," but yeah, it's not a. I don't think that's a good thing. I know. Yeah, that looks great. It should be ready for. I know that.
Is it okay with the hour dwell on this?
Yeah, it should be fine. I know that the 13th floor, they try to buy haunted houses that maybe aren't doing as well, and that's awesome. That's awesome that they're able to keep haunted houses alive and reinvigorate them with the money that they have, because they're a giant haunted house corporation who's able to do that, and that's really cool. I mean, that doesn't mean I would sell them my show, because I wouldn't, but to a haunted house that's able to not stay open, yeah.
Vic said, well, you ain't doing it right. Find an old, lonely woman that owns a commercial build, do your thing, and she will let you do it for the love of Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I live in the Bible Belt. Church says we can use their parking lot for our customers.
That's interesting.
Churches around here are not so nice.
Yeah, we had Mormons were outside of our haunted house handing out anti-Halloween pamphlets. They were some of the funniest animation I've ever read.
And then my boyfriend went out there in a devil costume.
Yeah.
And it was funny.
Because that's how we respond when you try to come and
Because they weren't
protest our
just,
haunted
they were
house.
trying to protest it. They weren't just like there chilling. They were like
Yeah,
trying
no.
to tell people to go away.
So that's always fun. And it was some of the most hilarious animation I've seen ever. It was just so biased about it. Literally ended with, well, John is a happy Mormon and he's got a lot of money and a happy life, and Mike, he went out trick or treating, so he's, and it literally ended with like him like burning in hell. It was awesome. I don't know, like, you are totally welcome to protest my haunted house, but if you do it, at least contact like the news so I get some like awesome press off of it. Don't just send one guy to hand out a pamphlet. That's lame. You should be seeing this, not me. Goosebumps.
Ethan said, did you scare them?
I don't think we scared him. We kind of laughed at him.
Jacob was just out there cracking jokes.
Well, because it's just very, very, very funny. Because, I mean, you can't honestly think that you hand someone a pamphlet that says if you go trick-or-treating, in 2020, you hand someone a pamphlet who came to a haunted house that says if you go trick-or-treating, you are going to hell. I mean, you can't really think that's going to work, man. Like, there's other places that you could try this.
John Humphrey said, what are you painting?
This is an egg wall cluster. It matches our egg sac, but it's made to mount to a wall, kind of like some kind of insects or aliens or whatever are taking over everything and laying their spawn in the walls and in these egg sacs and pods and all that. Very creepy things. We currently have one hanging up in our haunt. This is for Nick Mason, our great friend. And this is going to go in his haunt. He ordered 2 of them. He's got one more out there right now that is all poured. We just got to do our finishing work to it, and then we got to paint it. So that'll be happening very soon. And I have someone here who is available to do that.
Speaking of which,
Is Stefan here? Fuck yeah, I was just thinking, if Stefan was here, I could have him do that.
The devil when he shows up.
Yeah, this is more like, speak of the less cool devil.
funny.
I was also just speaking about fucking Mormons.
Yeah.
So.
That's
I'm definitely not one of those.
maybe.
No, definitely not.
Maybe.
No. So if you don't have a project tonight, could you do the other one of these?
Last one.
You're pretty good at it.
I didn't do that one.
You did.
The peon do it.
Don't pee on it.
I'll be on it. That'll be
So
20
that's
bucks.
why it came out all yellow.
You just say that'll be $20.
Yeah, I charged for 15.
Jesus Christ.
Pretty cheap at this
You
one.
better quit. Last time you mentioned that on stream, you got weird texts. She's not saying anything because it's totally true.
30 bucks a foot.
$30 a foot.
Piss?
A foot of piss. Jesus.
Shooting it that far.
No, 30 bucks a foot.
Like
Six
one-
of my feet.
one-
60 bucks for both.
Cubic foot. Yeah, that's how $30 a foot goes. What a deal. $30 a foot, $60 for both.
Yeah.
That's some Haunted Hills math.
You're not wrong.
That's when I was talking to Mom earlier. She's like, oh yeah, they ripped out everything up to the training room. I thought like you'd actually rip the walls out too. I was like, what the fuck?
No. We didn't rip out anything else.
You were there.
Well, no,
Yeah, well,
that's
yeah,
what she
but-
made it sound like talking earlier. So I thought like other things that got ripped out today. I was like, good God.
No, but we've got some concrete plans now for what we're going to do in all the rooms.
Yeah.
I'm less
Yeah.
mad that I ripped out half the fucking haunted house for us to then go. Just
Definitely
kidding.
not half. You need to learn percentages.
First off, that's a fraction, Mr. Math Guy. What, no smart ass response to that?
Fractions are percents.
Yeah,
Percents
I
are
agree.
fractions.
Yeah, but fractions are.
It's like the argument I was in earlier
Percents,
today on Facebook.
fractions
It
aren't
wasn't worth
percents, but
continuing.
percents aren't fractions. Or other way around. I don't know, whichever one it is.
Right now we got this nice leafy green. Next we're going to do some black over top of all this. Wipe that down. And then we're going to
Scarecrow
do
said,
some
what the
lighter
frick
green
is
on this.
that? You painting your vomit?
Yes, I'm painting my vomit blah, right on the thing.
No, it's my vomit. See, when you said
What is that?
Italian crepes, I thought it was like crepes,
What does that mean?
but it's not crepes.
Like when I think of crepes, like I think like full of fruit or like cinnamon or something like that. What does it mean when it's pouting?
Full of spaghetti.
Nice. Like spaghetti. I had spaghetti for lunch, spaghetti in a can, Tupperware, spaghetti and meatballs in a can.
What?
I like doing it to go.
Hey,
One of them was gonna say at our house, and like we would bring two of them here. We were like,
20 points if anyone knows the name of this song, and no, you can't use Shazam.
Nana said it's lasagna-ish cheese rolled in a crepe.
thank you, hon. I already told him that.
yeah, he explained it.
I didn't hear the explanation, so thank you.
Scarecrow, sure, you can send me a mask. But you better send me a picture of what you want. Because, so here, if I paint one of my masks and I fuck it up, I'll just pour another one. No problem. If you send me someone else's mask, now I'm under the gun. These go to 11.
It's my mama recipe. Hers was better, but I tried. I thought it was good.
Did you eat any of them?
Yeah, I tried it. Yeah, that's weird. It should probably be euthanized.
That's terrible. Why should it be euthanized? Just because it has two faces?
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's probably.
You're fucking weird. No one euthanized you.
I wish. I fucking need to
She
be.
keeps hoping, damn it.
Ha!
A prototype. What did that say? That's all. Yes, Ted, the
I have to
prototype
say, though, they
of
failed
our
on
female
the-
grin is
Biscuits and
available
Gravy's
still.
Fun, but should've been Harvey.
I don't like biscuits and gravy because every time I think of biscuits and gravy, I think of Chad because Chad's character was biscuits.
Well,
It
no,
was biscuit, and every time a customer walked in the room, he'd say, "What goes good with biscuits?" And people would never guess gravy, and so I'd have to sit there and watch him fucking go through this customer's huge list. Honey, jam, like they could never chicken. Guess what goes good with biscuits? And then he'd be like, "No, no," and finally I'd be like, "Gravy!" And like I just have to like keep him going because
What's
he would
fucked
never
up
tell
is you
them.
are totally correct. That is exactly how Chad acts. You walk in his room and he's got to tell you 100 jokes and always one more before you leave. Wait. I hear that more than anything, Chad. Wait. Just one. Hey.
See, my brain just turns him off
fucked
now.
up Beetlejuice.
Like I just walk through his room and he'll be like, "Nurse, nurse, nurse!" I don't even turn around. I just bloop,
And
right through his room.
if he can't think of any joke, which he usually does, he'll look at me and either say, "Lick my plate," from Texas Chainsaw 2, or he'll just say, "For Valhalla."
Okay.
I thought I talked a lot. I've never met another human being that, like, it just doesn't end, ever.
Small children.
Like, his brain it just goes on and on and on and on. Like, there's like a countless amounts of stories and jokes and words.
Yeah, but that's why we love him.
Exactly.
Ed Walker asked me to finish the clown coin.
Did we do what?
Finish the clown coin.
The clown horn?
Clown coin.
Yes, we did. They
Clown
are dwelling right now, so they will be ready to pull tomorrow. And then we will be getting the clown horn knocked out, probably this weekend.
Ted Walker said, "Is that prototype female grin still available?"
Yes, I answered that. Yes, it is, Ted. That mask is still available.
Scarecrow said, "Did you see the second message where he said, no, it's the one I've been trying to finish for the last week? Repainted it twice and said, screw it."
Oh, no, I did not see that. If you tell me what you want, I will do my best to paint that for you. If you think my skills are what you're looking for, then that's really all I'm looking for. If you like what I do, that's the only approval I need, man.
Scarecrow said, "You ain't America if you don't like biscuits and gravy." I don't like biscuits and gravy. Plot twist.
It's because your relatives are blue.
My fucking relatives invented biscuits and gravy.
Like if it's very smooth.
Yeah, but it's like what they
Yeah, like
named
roughness.
their kids, not like a dish. It's just biscuits and gravy. Sounds like a good dish to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is what's your daughter's name? Chef Boyardee.
Fuck off.
Yeah, we're gonna do it right in a second. Have an idea.
Oh, great.
Have you thought about this idea?
What?
Shrunken head.
Yeah, I've got it on my list. Are you talking about like an actual prop?
Like a voodoo.
Well, I'm talking about a mask. But I also I thought about making one kind of like our apple
Yeah.
the other day.
Yeah, maybe we should. Question is, do we go like traditional,
Well, we would make a few.
or do like, well, no, what I'm saying, like design-wise, would we do more of a traditional one, like think like Harry Potter,
Yeah.
like the Night Bus?
That's how I always imagined it.
Beetlejuice.
No, I think traditional would be better.
There's always something about that Beetlejuice, those guys.
Well, that's Tim Burton look, man.
Right.
I mean, that's his animation style. Large eyes, really thin mouths and jaws. Everyone has a cone head in his world.
You have to explain the plan before we leave.
Oh well.
What I've been alive also to check out while they were doing
Is that including the rules room?
Rules room, photo booth. So I mean, it's including. We're redoing everything up to the training room.
Definitely do something different with the photo booth.
It's already planned. It's already in the works, bro.
I was just letting you guys know that my ride on the way because I didn't know I had work until I know I had work. Like until yeah, I was
All right, man.
so I was letting you know I'm gonna keep on working until we get
Sounds good, brother.
What is with the dog collar?
I honestly don't remember. It's just a thing now. It's just kind of became an aesthetical choice, I guess.
Better float the boat, I guess. Are you gonna wipe that off?
Yes. You asked a lot of questions.
Well, usually you wipe it off sooner than what you have.
No.
Like you let it sit too long.
Can you skip this song? This sounds.
Christmassy?
Yeah, it definitely feels like Christmas music trying to creep up on me, and I don't dig that. I like to know exactly where my Christmas is.
music. It's harp that Earl English sings.
See, I knew it.
Instrumental.
Shit's trying to creep up. I don't like it. I treat Christmas music like how fucking Aldo Rain treats Nazis. We don't like our Nazis out of uniform. We're like, no, right where they are. That's how I feel about Christmas music. I don't like my Christmas music sneaking up. I like to know right where they are, so you spot them like that. So I'm gonna give you a little something you can't take off. That's how I feel about Christmas.
Yeah, I was going to bring a celebratory beverages that my wife told me I was at.
I've got some.
I have a fancy bottle of bourbon that I want to open, but I don't want to drink by myself.
Yeah.
Got it. My last closing.
Don't worry, man. I got a whole thing of water right here.
Ah,
Take celebratory shots of Wawa.
that was fun.
H2 Agua.
That was fun. What happened that you had to do a second live stream?
I don't know. It said something in the last one violated their community terms. I don't know what it could have possibly been. We're thinking maybe the title Resurrection was not allowed because of coronavirus. Maybe that's because there was nothing happening on it when we got fucking kicked because me and Devin were off talking about the plans for the new builds.
Now we're just hammering islands.
Yeah. So
Unless
I
they
don't
really
know.
didn't like me doing that.
yeah.
All your fault, Chris.
Yeah. So I told him, I guess I don't get put in charge of the stream anymore.
So when are we starting the build?
Very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow. We got them in there tearing apart the old stuff right now so that we could have materials to do it. Right now we still have to flesh out the concepts, so.
I would assume we're starting the training room and work our way back.
Huh?
We're going to start in the training room and work our way back.
Yeah, I already had them replace a few props in the training room, so.
But I'm just saying,
Doing that.
start there because all that shit's up front.
Yeah. I mean, we could just move the props around. Because, I mean, the problem is a lot of the stuff in the front is also going. I mean, it's going to stay in the front. So. The problem I have with that concept is, you know, not everything that was in that room might go back in that room. My propping method is always to build your structures and then to fill them with stuff. Not I mean, you might have a few props that you're like, I want this in here,
No, I
but,
get that. I'm just
but
saying,
I don't like
start
to
with
grab
that
everything
room,
and then go,
do your
you know,
build,
put
and
this in
then
here.
that way you're not, having to constantly move things around.
Right.
Work smarter, not harder.
We don't do that here. We just work hard. There's no smarts about it.
Balls deep all the time.
We do. It's not balls deep. It's nuts deep. It sounds way worse. Some comments. Okay, where's Tara? Hello, Dark Knight. How you doing? Can't put erection in the. Do you guys have themed cologne for any characters y'all wear? Yes, I wear cotton candy smell on me. I'm a clown, so. Hey, y'all, wait. New builds, are you staying? Yes, Dark Knight, we are staying. Vic, I like to stick around, but old lady monkey is in there screaming, so I gotta go smack that a few times and to calm down. I'll be back in a minute. All right, Vic, see you in about 30 seconds. So, too bad you can't put on some Ride the Lightning. I agree, man. Time to come down off this post and pay you a visit with a plate in hand.
Just waiting on me doing that. We're grinding.
Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome, Dark Knight. I hope to see you. Let me know when you're here. I'll probably be outside scaring. Look at this neon green looking guy. Still shooting flesh tone from yesterday. Alright, gooey, eggy, nasty wall prop. Scary. I think I want to do some little veining with this throughout this thing. Do some little green characters and everything. Alright. Gross egg prop. Mark that one off the list.
Mm-hmm.
Said gross egg prop. I can mark that one off the list.
As opposed to an ungross egg prop?
Huh?
As opposed to an ungross egg prop?
Yes. Clean egg prop.
I still think we should do a packaging piece of this.
What do you like?
I'm picturing like a flannel, like back piece.
Yeah. Alright. Creepy egg wall cluster. Looks like Jeepers Creepers wing, but there you go. It's gonna go up on a wall in Nick Mason's haunted house and look badass. Get your own today. Quality Haunted Hills props. Woo!
I prefer not to get wet down. Now you have.
Perfect? No, but it'll get the job done. Alright. Necro Clown. Thank you guys for the 8 likes. I appreciate you. It is very helpful. Okay. This This is not completely dry. Let's break out the hair dryer. You know what? There's not even a reason to dry this right now. I just realized it doesn't have a nose. So let's do a nose. Welcome back. Alright. Alright, that nose will work. Justin, I'm gonna get a cologne. What scent do you think would match a goblin? For goblin, I mean, it's all about where do you live. So the colognes, the spray scents are all about where your character lives or what kind of what does it say about your character. So what I would advise is not to go by what it says on the bottle, because you have to realize your mind is biased when you read the bottle. If it says this smells like a boiler room, and you grab it, and it probably smells somewhat like a boiler room, but you've got to realize there might be one that smells more like a boiler room to you. It might say this is a barnyard, but there might be one that matches your look more. So with me, I went with cotton candy because I want to off-put them, and the cotton candy one is one that actually smells like cotton candy, or if not, it just reminds me of a clown. So it works either way. But I mean, as a clown, you could also spray yourself with popcorn or barnyard or anything like that. And when you're just using it on yourself, that stuff lasts a long time. I've had one bottle for 2 years. So, I mean, you've got to, that's one that it's about, where do you live in your mind, and then also what's the expectation of a goblin. Something like, I think with the smells, it also has to do with the theme and attitude of your haunted house. You're in, so if I'm a clown here, clown smell, but I might mix that also. I might make like a cocktail. So I might do 2 sprays of cotton candy, but then 1 spray of a medical smell. So it matches, and it's kind of this whole thing. So it tells you I'm a medical clown because that's where I live.
I do hospital and potpourri for Camilla.
So you might want to do, I mean, if I was a clown working at Haunted Hoochie, that's more of, a redneck kind of themed haunt. So I might do cotton candy or popcorn, because popcorn is more of a, I think when it comes to clown snacks, popcorn is more of a backwoods kind of smell than cotton candy. I think to me, popcorn screams freak show, kind of big top circus tent, and cotton candy screams more midway area, kind of a fair sort of deal, or a newer class kind of a circus. Now, so you need to take that into account as well. And if you're a punk guy, I would say just make something. You can also use like just a strong smelling, a cologne that's not a haunted house one. You could just use something that smells really strong. Then if smell is a very strong thing with memory. That's why, like, you can, if you get a smell from, you smell apple pie or whatever, it reminds you of like your grandma's house or Halloween or Christmas or whatever it is. If you use a cologne that is available, say you scare a girl or you make a good impression on a group of people and they have that smell off of you, they're out at a mall or whatever, and some guy walks by and he's wearing that as well, it'll remind them of you at your haunted house, and that's a good way to make your character memorable.
There's still be that video for Dr. Giger.
And almost smelling spraying a possum hide. I'm gonna have it different one on myself. Yeah. Eric here, he plays Bob outside. His character's is total just like a gross out guy. You just have to be careful. He sprays himself with poop and pee, and then he sprays his possum with like rotting flesh or something. You gotta be careful with those smells because people don't want to hang out around you when you smell like that. So it's a good effect, but if you stay there too long, they just get fucking annoyed and they want you to go away because you smell so bad. That's like the largest complaint we get about Eric outside. And I mean, we're not mad at him. That's his job. So it's good. Yeah, adding a smell to a dead prop is always a great addition. So anyway, my next project I need to do. Are you gonna throw blood on these two? And the stencil?
The stencil?
666?
Oh yeah, I need a message.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave after I spray blood and get back to the shot.
Okay. Same time as usual? Yeah. Alright.
Are you gonna be able to get a video of the phone?
Yeah, we could do that right now if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, Dr. Skin Mask. This, black. Should my airbrush is cleaned out? Sure is. Hey Chris, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you pour up one of these?
Tomorrow.
Okay, that works. Got a new product idea.
Did you go to Illinois to pick up the run?
No, I kind of put that on hold while everything else was happening, so
That's what I kind of figured that I was just thinking about wasn't quite sure
yeah.
you had done a run before the sugar thing or?
So I'll probably go like Tuesday or something.
Okay. In that case, I will not worry about pouring any more masters until after we get the new latex in.
Okay.
Are you gonna make this into a podcast or quarterback stuff?
Well, I was looking at one for. I'm trying to come up with a concept for me, and that was one I was kind of thinking, but I don't think so. Huh?
Why don't get the garden?
Is Anna here still? Huh?
No.
Oh. Just curious. Alright, let that dry. Do the other one.
Bald.
Yep.
You keep reshaping your head?
Yeah, why?
I don't know, you've just been, every time you come in, you're the same amount of bald, and it just confuses you.
Your head ball.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
What's that for?
Please. I have my wife shave it about every
What did you just
week
say?
to 2 weeks.
What's the password? Yeet!
Is that how you say it? Meat? Is that
Ask me how to
Neat.
say it makes it work.
is that what all the cool kids say? Eat?
Meat.
Not me.
Yeah, me. They're nice to say.
Me.
Stop.
I'm back on the whole grill. Nice to say me.
Like, literally, the word that came out of your mouth sounded like this.
You've never seen my
Monty
Back on
Python and the
Grill?
Holy Grail.
Yeah, I have. Wait.
Nice to say me.
Nope.
Wait.
You have
wait,
not.
Wait.
You have not seen that
That's the
movie.
one where he says, my arms are gone, but I can still kick you.
His
Not what he says. I've had worse.
Yeah. And then maybe they're
No
riding,
arms. Yes, I have.
they're riding fake horses at some point.
They're not riding any horses.
Yeah.
Like coconuts.
Coconuts.
I think I've seen that movie.
They couldn't afford horses in the film, so
My-
they had a running joke.
My childhood best friend Riley Franklin, who is now a NASA astronaut engineer. That was his
She
favorite
engineers
movie.
astronauts?
No, he
He engineers astronauts?
engineers astronauts.
Astronauts are robots? I fucking knew it. You heard it here first, folks. New conspiracy theory. Neil Armstrong's an astronaut.
You mean a robot?
Yeah.
Neil Armstrong was an astronaut. You're right. That's
Boy,
not
that
a
one backfired on you
conspiracy.
real quick, didn't it, Justin?
You sound like me. Neil Armstrong's an astronaut. Thanks, Justin. Groundbreaking news. You heard it here first, folks. Like he's doing that.
Huh?
Hi. Hi, Julian.
Conveniently.
It's nap time. I look like a fucking crazed maniac right now with my fuzzy hair. How's everything going with the hunt and building hunting? So after all of the social media outpour,
Who's asking now?
Julian,
Oh, Julian.
the mayor said maybe we shouldn't kick them out, and we're renegotiating the deal with him. Hopefully,
Yes, our mayor is King
Oh.
Candy from Wreck-It Ralph, and he said, maybe we shouldn't kick them out.
clearly, we all need to go to bed for a few weeks.
Really, we all need to go to bed for a few weeks. Have some candy. His voice is also very close to Roger Rabbit.
Maybe he is Roger Rabbit.
Who fucked Roger Rabbit?
That was the porno spoof. Who fucked Roger Rabbit?
Plot twist, it was Jessica Alba, Jessica Rabbit. That would make sense since she's married.
I can't do it.
Roger Rabbit. Yeah. HHH Strong. Hey, Kevin. Last few days? Yeah, the last few months. Last year. The last has been an emotional roller coaster.
You watch that new movie? Frank Walter is so good. He sounds different. Yeah, he doesn't sound like him.
I need to go to bed. we all need to go to bed, clearly.
All right, guys, I gotta drive some people home, so we're gonna end this a bit early tonight. Thank you guys very much for watching. Even though we screwed up earlier with the stream, whatever happened, we're back. We ain't got no teeth, and we're good to go. So see, just like that. So the builds are coming. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Justin Hill. That's my crew. You stay scary. Yeah, I am gonna do a tour. Let's go do that real quick.
You're welcome, guys.
Don't leave yet. Let's go see.
I'm keeping them on track.
Good job, Chris.
We can do a tour of Stefan's butt crack.
Nope. They're looking at me. What?
No.
It's gonna get us kicked off YouTube again. Alright. So, last night I went down this whole way and ripped out all the electrical. Because I was being productive. And that sucks. See all this? Electrical ran all the way along the top of it for lights, props, for audio, all of it. And I took it all out last night. But now we're going to have to redo that. Joe, and Kessa, and Curtis. Whoever else comes. So let's start here. So the photo booth is all full of the props from In the Haunted House. This is most of them, I think. Some more of them are in there. Some more of them are in the courtyard. Places scattered about. More shit here. So this room's going to get rebuilt, turned into something totally different. Still a photo booth, but just very different. They're in here working on this stuff. Rules room. This little hallway's getting ripped out. Rules room walls are all gone. This
Thanks,
room's gonna get
Devin.
turned into something else
And
very
then
different.
Super productive things, and then for nothing.
Good job, Devin.
Good job, Devin.
Bunk rooms. Ripped out. For the most
Which
part.
I'm not mad about because I hate this room.
Well, now you're not gonna hate it. It's gonna be cool. So this room's gonna get turned into something totally different also. Much scarier, much cooler for the first room in the haunted house.
It's just me.
These are ripped out. This hallway's cleaned out. It's gonna get replaced with props. Mask maker room is gone, leveled flat. This is gonna get swapped. This might get turned into something else, maybe. We'll see. But this is the trick-or-treater room. Again, all ripped out. This is like the least amount of damage to any room, I guess. And then the tranny room. Most of the stuff in here was just all props, which we just gotta replace up on our walls and stuff. But this room's gonna get rethemed and stuff. So yeah. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rooms in the haunted house are going to get redone along with the courtyard, the freezers, the morgue, the clown room, and potentially the storage room.
The plan for this year was 1 room.
Not anymore.
Now we have 15
So
currently.
yeah,
So
we update
far.
a lot of stuff. But anyway, thank you guys very much. That was your quick tour of what we ripped out, what we have to rebuild. Not including renovations that we have to do like in here, ripping out the rest of that track, stuff like that. You get paid for doing this. Yes, we get paid in fun times and happiness. And
Yeah,
we would go
happiness.
insane if we didn't get to do this.
Yeah.
We're not paid in cash. We are all volunteers here. Ted, yes, we will be open in October, guaranteed. So if you want to come on down, come on down. I'll give you a tour. And that option is open to anyone else, again, who's coming to Midwest Haunters. We're 2 hours away from Indianapolis. But if you want to drive up, come on out. I'll show you around the haunted house, man. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching tonight. See you guys tomorrow. You stay scary. Stay scary.